Hi there! So today I'm going to give you a little tour of my big, large babysitting tote bag that I take with me every time that I go babysitting. Now, the items inside the bag are not always the same, of course, but usually I try to bring either some fun activities, games, and sometimes this bag just houses, like if I'm going to go swimming with the kids, for example, it houses my swimsuit and towel and all that sort of thing. So, in this particular case, I actually packed my bag for a 2-day job. I'm going to be watching a 7-year-old little boy for 2 days, and then on the third day, I don't have to babysit at all. And then on the fourth and fifth days, I'm going to be watching another little boy. Actually, I'm going to be watching 3 boys, 3 brothers, and on one of those days, I'm actually going to be watching the first little boy who I'm babysitting for, and his brother, and the 3 boys from the other family. So that's a total of 5 boys in one day, which is crazy, but I absolutely love these children. I love babysitting and getting to spend time with them because I used to be their teacher. So I'm really excited to get to watch them again. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you what I have here. Now this tote bag, as you can see, that for reference of size, this is my hand. This tote bag, I actually got it at Sam's Club. I'm gonna say like 6 to 8 months ago. And it was on sale for, I believe, $15. I thought it was an amazing buy because it's Dabney Lee, which is, in my opinion, a pretty great brand. And it's just like nice and thick, and it's vinyl, see? So it's super easy to clean. But yeah, let's get into the things that are inside of it. So automatically you can see that I have some games in here. I have the game Sorry, which is a really popular game with the kids that I watch, and it's one that most of them don't own for some reason, even though to me it's a classic. So I always bring that one, and of course Uno, because what kid doesn't love a good game of Uno? Now, I won't necessarily like 100% play these games with them. It obviously depends. Sometimes they have board games of their own, but they just like something different, so that's why I have those. Next, I have some supplies for baking. So kind of my signature as a babysitter. Whoa, the light's kind of fuzzy on that one. There we go. As kind of my signature, I love to do some sort of cooking or baking activity with the kids. Usually I try to do something where the kids can be involved in whatever we're making, and then they get to, obviously, enjoy eating it. So a lot of parents, really appreciate that fact that I get to involve their kids in something that's productive and fun, and usually results to them having a little dessert when they come home. So here we have, for this first family, we have Party Rainbow Chip Cake Mix, and I have a can of whipped strawberry mist frosting. So if the people that I'm watching have the tray for cupcakes, we'll make cupcakes, and in which case I bought a bunch of different liners that the child can choose from to put their cupcakes in. Otherwise, we'll just make a cake, and that'll be fine. And then in here, I have a box full of all kinds of colored sprinkles. So I have these like pink and purple kind, and they're kind of hard to see, but this one is, I don't know if you can see it, there's like purple and green and teal and white. And then I have rainbow, pink, red, blue, and even some Christmas ones, just in case, who knows. Alright, so that's everything I have for baking, and that'll be a really fun thing to do in the morning, just to actually make the cake mix and put it in the cups and put it in the oven. And then in the afternoon, once it comes out and it cools down, they get to actually enjoy them. decorate them and enjoy them. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then, let's see what else I have in here. Oh, right, I have this big box. It's kind of hard to get out. Here we go. So that's the end of what's in that bag. But in this big box, I have several painting supplies. So what I actually got are these kits, and they are like model kits, and they're wood. And so this one is a Triceratops kit, and this one is a T-Rex. So I'm going to either let the little boy I'm babysitting for pick out one or the other. Maybe we'll do both. And so what we'll do is, in here I have some glue. It's like a spray glue, adhesive spray. And actually it's, let's see if it says it on here. It is non-toxic. I don't know if you can read that. Let's see if it adjusts. It's not really adjusting, but promise you it says non-toxic on here, fast holding and dries clear. So what I'll do is I will, on the instructions here, they have all the little pieces, and what I'll do is, as we're assembling the dinosaur together, we will glue the little pieces so that they dry, and then the next day that I'm watching him, or maybe later during the day, he can actually paint it. So I have in this box, let's see, I have this old like sheet, or I think it's like an old tablecloth for like a pretty small, like 40 by 40 or something like that table. So we'll put this down, that way his parents don't have to worry about getting any paint on the table or anything like that. And then I have some paint brushes in here, all different, let's see, all different qualities and like different thickness. So if he wants to do like little details, he can. And then, of course, I have a little palette so he can put the paint on here and mix it if he wants to. And I have most of the colors of the rainbow. So I have red, orange, what's called harvest orange. What's this one? Yellow, bright yellow. This is like a light green. It's called Lime Tree. This one's called New Shamrock. It's just a regular green. Bimini Blue, just a light blue. Grape Soda. This must have been one I had before because it's the gloss, and the gloss is a little bit more expensive. This is Snow White and Jet Black. So these are 50 cents at Walmart. So it literally cost me under $4 to buy the ones I have here, because actually I think I already had one or two of them at home before. So, and then last but not least, I just have some leftover glitter from old projects, some purple and some gold glitter. So yeah, that is all that I have in my kit. And like I said, every single time that I babysit, I don't always take the same things, obviously. I do have, I'm going to say 5 or 6 board games here in my apartment. So depending on the children that I'm watching, depending on their ages, I do like to sometimes bring some games that are a little bit harder and take a little bit more time. And yeah, I just find that children really love to just be able to have new activities and new things to do than what they usually have at home. And that's not always the case. Sometimes it's fun to just sit and play with them with their own toys, and I think they just like having, you know, an adult's attention for more than a few minutes. So yeah, that is all of my stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye.